Hello again, it's Jeremy, and welcome to Garage of Slot Cars. All right, today on Garage of Slot Cars, I got my little half cast off from my bicep tendon surgery, so I'm able to do a few things again. Thought I'd keep my face out of this video. I had some complaints. Anyway, no new news on the slot car room being built. It's still wintertime here in Kansas, kind of waiting on that. Like I said, the contractor said March or so. But I did get some good news from Slot Car Corner. They said they'd be shipping me my CG tire tour this week. So do a video on that next week. Meantime, I got a few new cars. So thought I'd share those with you. Like I said, once a year, Carrera comes out with their catalog, and I just do a jumbo pre-order from LEB Hobbies, and I get surprise drop shipments throughout the year when they arrive. I like to do it that way. I don't like doing videos like that. We'll go back to this. If you don't like my face, I guess change the channel. Anyway, so last year on my big order, there was about 2 left that I hadn't received. Well, I received those. KTM Expo. So I've got Paul Gauge tires, urethane tires coming for all these. So when my tire tour comes here, I'll open these up, take the magnets out. I don't use them. And we'll put some Paul Gauge tires on here and we'll test out the new tire tour. So I got that one. BMW M4. Good looking car there. Now that rounds out my order from last year. In a previous video, I did went through the Carrera catalog, and my first thoughts were I was kind of unimpressed there. Thought I'd order 5 or 6. Well, that slot car guy, look up that channel, that slot car guy, he got some video, some actual pictures of the actual cars from Germany and Carrera. Carrera really needs to work on their catalog, because once I saw some of these cars in person, I loved them. Like the green, there was a green Porsche 911 RSR with some orangey stripes that I didn't think looked good in the catalog. I saw it in real life. It's a flat green, looks spectacular. So anyway, I reevaluated. I ended up ordering 11 cars for next year out of the catalog. So I think I was a little hard on Carrera. So I got 11 coming throughout the year. Share those with you. But before I did that, I went ahead and looked back through what came in last year that I didn't order, that they had in stock. And this is one that I didn't put on pre-order, but once I saw it arrive and everyone's showing it in real life, I really liked it. So I went ahead and picked this up. And this is a Porsche 935. I've got 2 others, different paint schemes. Man, I don't know. I really like the mobile horse and the gold. I don't know if you can tell. These are kind of gold stripes with the red. I thought that looked really, really good in real life once I saw it. Like I said, I think Carrera needs to work on some of their cars are illustrations in their catalog. I know they're rushing to get it out early, but this car didn't look that good to me. And then once I saw other people's videos, I really liked it. And another one was Ferrari 512 BB, I think it's called, Pioneer. Now this is I guess Carrera made these years ago, and they did this one last year. Well, I like to have a racing pair, so as I had mentioned, I liked this car, but I didn't order it because there wasn't a second one available. And I got looking, since this is kind of a reopening of an old mold, I don't think Carrera was going to make another one. And I was right. In this year's catalog, they didn't. So I went ahead. What I did was I went ahead and ordered this. And I looked around. Lo and behold, new on the shelf from 2005, LEB Hobby had this version under Evolution. So I picked this up, and what you can do is you can, from 08 and up on Carrera, buy a digital chip, it plugs right in. If it's pre-08, which this one was, the bottoms don't have just a knockoff for the sensor light. It's not plug and play. It's hardwired in, excuse me. and you have to solder in a chip. You can do that, and I can do it. I've soldered. I don't like it. If you've got a little extra money, disposable income for your hobby, here's what I did. I cheated. I bought this Evolution car. I bought 2 of these digital. And I took this body off one, bolted on here. Boom, I got a brand new digital car. Now, in reality, the chassis that this came with, since it's new 05, tires were hard anyway. Front and back tires were hard, which I replaced the backs anyway. The fronts were really hard. So with this being a new digital car now, I have brand new tires. So brand new everything. All digital, the chip's already in there. I didn't have the expense of buying another chip, which that rate, it would have been $38 for a chip for that. It was $50 for another digital car. So really, doing it this route only cost me $20 extra in reality. And with that old 2005 chassis that this body came with, I have an extra motor. If I want to solder a plug in on it, gives me extra motor, extra set of wheels, ring gear. You know, I've got some extra parts I can take off of that chassis. But anyway, so those are my 5 new cars. But yeah, so like I said, I like to have racing pairs, and this was the only one available in that catalog. So I really liked that car, and I wanted. So looks really good. And that gives me another video. I have the racing pair of this. So I got 2 of these. I already had 2 Porsche 935s, so this gives me 3 of these. I had another one of the BMW M4s, so this gives me a pair of these. So anyway, that's all I got. So next week I'm gonna have that CG Slot Car Tire Tour. Harry Wise on Home World Racing, I think it's called, his channel. He's already done a review of it. He got one of the first ones, but they've sent me a UPS link, but it says pending pickup. But I'm sure it'll get here next week, so I don't have an exact arrival date. So I'll make a video next week of that. That's going to be really, really nice. I suggest everyone buy one because, man, those tire tours have come on and off the market, and they sell out, and lo and behold, they don't get any more for a while, and you're stuck waiting. I had pre-ordered mine, so I knew I wanted one. And like I said, there's other tire tours where if you have the bolt-on tires and wheels in your axle, you can take them off and do them one at a time. This one's going to allow for Carrera, Pioneer, Skelectric, the brands I run, and a lot of beginners into the hobby run. This whole axle will come out. Like I said, we'll show you in that video. And you don't have to take these tires. These tires are pressed onto the axle. You don't want to pull them off. So you don't have to do that. And it's going to be pretty sweet. Already seen his video, but I'll make my own thoughts. So I'm sure I'm going to like it. It's going to be great. I've been waiting for one. So that's about it till next week. I'll do that. And hopefully, like I said, I've told the contractor I'm ready. I have the money. I have everything bought that he needs. So if he had a cancellation before March, he could squeeze me in. I was ready at any time. So I reminded him of that, and he just texted back a thumbs up. So like I said, he had originally told me first half of March. He was booked till then. So, you know, he's really not screwing me around. He's sticking to his word. So, but that'll be a new video series. So we'll show you that room before and during and after, and then we'll start. Hey, I got some Sunoco neon signs, and we'll start hanging up stuff and tearing apart the big slot car track out in the garage and rebuilding it downstairs. It's going to take some time, but I think it'll be awesome. So that's all I got. Thought I'd share my new cars, and that my surgery went well, and arms back. I can't lift anything with it for 4 more weeks, but I can move it, and it feels pretty good. So till next time, it's been Garage of Slot Cars. Thanks for watching.